people, and welcome to this week's Spilling the Biscuit tea. It's a bit dark and it's a bit dingy because it's 9 o'clock at night on a Saturday night, and I thought, I'm working tomorrow, better get my Spilling the Biscuit tea done. Got my biscuit tea, so here we are. Let's just dive right into today's story. So the headline today is, travel agent lied that boss stabbed her with a pen and now it's cost her £85,000. Okay. So a woman has been spared jail after making up a story about her boss attacking her with a biro at work. I've heard of people not liking their bosses and things before, but I've never heard anyone accusing their boss of stabbing them with a pen. And if you were going to accuse someone of stabbing you with something, would it be a biro? I don't know. Now, I'm probably going to butcher her name, so I apologise. Paravash Kiani sued travel agent Avia Reps, saying her line manager, Fawad Shahid, stabbed her in the hand twice with a pen at her desk in February 2015. So this is March 2022, so this has been going on for 7 years, it would seem. She showed pictures of the puncture wounds to her right hand and sued for mental scarring. However, a document in the background that was dated long after the alleged incident proved that she was lying. So basically, she took a picture of her hand that she had obviously scarred up herself and didn't seem to realise that there was a piece of paper in the background that had a date that was way into the future from when she said this incident happened. So that's a bit of a kick in the teeth. Kiani has now been given a suspended prison sentence for contempt of court and was handed an £85,000 court bill. You can buy flats for £85,000. That is mental. A lie has virtually cost her £85,000. So Judge Mr. Justice Martin Spencer said she must have deliberately, in 2017, stabbed herself twice in the hand, waited for the stab wound to scab over, and then either herself or through another person taken these pictures of her hand in order to pretend that they were photos taken in February 2015, 2 years earlier, and represented the position as a result of the alleged attack. So if she was stabbed in the hand and she was going to sue her old boss about it, why did she wait 2 years to do it? Why didn't she do it at the time that it happened? It emerged that Kiani had been disciplined in January 2015 for breaching client confidentiality, and she was sacked in December that year and launched an unfair dismissal claim. I'm sorry, but in the UK, we have got like a client confidential policy, like a personal information policy. Information that is told to you or disclosed to you is like disclosed. You aren't allowed to share it. That's not unfair dismissal. You've been dismissed for doing something that you shouldn't have done. So basically, she got sacked for something she shouldn't have done and then basically took it out on her boss. She claimed Mr. Shahid attacked her when she walked from her desk to the fax machine. Why would your boss just be strolling about while you were walking to the fax machine and just stab you? That doesn't make any sense. She said, he said something to me, so I stopped. He walked towards me and was standing in front of me when he grabbed my hand and then stabbed it randomly with a pen twice. Kiani said she had nightmares and flashbacks, suffered chronic pain, and had to use her right hand. Chronic pain? Even if you were stabbed with a biro, I don't think you'd have chronic pain. Mr. Shahid said there were some jokes in the office and he'd picked up her biro and gently tapped her hand, leaving an ink mark. Oh, so he did actually, have a biro and tapped her in the hand with it. Okay. The employment case was thrown out in 2017, but Kiano continued with her £3,000 compensation claim, saying her bosses failed to protect her from her violent boss. No. Her case was thrown out in March 2020 as it defied logic. Yes, it certainly does. Avira Reps took her to the High Court where she finally admitted contempt. So there we have it. That was a strange one. So basically, her boss had spoken to her as she was walking to the fax machine. He accidentally brushed her with the biro that was in his hand, had a small ink mark on her hand because, I mean, it's not hard to do that. You can barely see it, but it's not hard to put ink on your hand. So went along, didn't go stab. She wanted £3,000, claiming her boss had stabbed her, and now she's in £85,000 of debt. That's what you get for telling lies. So that is the moral of the story today, everyone. Don't tell lies. So there we are. So that was weird and bizarre. Well, it wasn't really bizarre. It was weird that she thought she was going to get away with that. Could you imagine if she got £3,000 in court for that and he had only like brushed her gently with a pen? I would have laughed if I was a judge and saw that coming in. Would you have laughed? Like, does she deserve such a high fine? Yes, because she's wasted so much court time for a lie, and she's basically been caught out, told that it defies logic, and she's framing her old boss as a terrible human being and a violent man when she was the one that did wrong in the first place. She got sacked because she broke confidentiality clause. Get a grip. So that was today's story. I could go on all night, but I'm not going to. I hope you've enjoyed this story. Have you heard any weird or bizarre stories this week that you would like to share? Pop them in the comments below and we can start a little discussion. I will see you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.